Page 96, theme from the Polovetsian Dances by Borodin. It's a beautiful piece, a beautiful melody. I would encourage you to go listen to the orchestra play this. It's gorgeous. In the right hand, you have the melody, and so just play it the way it's written. It's fine. In the left hand, you have these whole note chords all the time. That's fine. I don't always agree with their fingering. I'm not going to get into it. Just the best you can. Just know that the fingering they're giving you is not the only fingering for these chords. There is a note at the bottom of page 96 that says roll each left-hand chord. So instead of playing a block chord like it's written, I'm telling you to roll it. They didn't bother to put in the little squiggly line in front of each one. It's easier just to put in a note, I guess. To me, that's just laziness. But if you want to roll the chords, go right ahead. I would roll them with the first note of the chord on the beat. So I would play it with the note in the right hand. Just roll them quickly so that you're done with the roll before you play the next note in the right hand. Etc. There's also a note at the bottom of page 96 that you pedal as you wish. I hate that. I like to take whoever wrote that and just strangle them. Don't put that in a method book. That's just pure laziness, as far as I'm concerned. A very poor quality book that does that sort of thing. It just really irritates me. Put in the symbols you want for the pedaling you want. That's just, because this piece really should be pedaled, because it is a very legato and you want a full sound, lots of harmonics going on, but it's tricky because of all the eighth notes. If you just pedal it with each measure, when the harmony changes, it gets blurry in some of the measures. For instance, at the beginning, the first measure is fine, but then the second measure ain't so good. I mean, that's just yuck. So then you got to think, okay, I don't want the blurriness. What do I do? Well, you could pedal it every 2 beats and see, because you're going to hold the chord down. You're not going to lose that sound. So if you pedal it every 2 beats, at least you're losing some of the blurriness. Experiment with it and see what you think. I could go through and put in all the pedalings here, but I think that's the job the people who wrote the book should have done. But yes, I'm going to pedal it. And so on the Play With Me, if you want to watch how I'm pedaling it and put that in, you go right ahead. You'll have to study it carefully. Let's go ahead and try this out. It is in the key of G minor. So if you haven't, please go do my scale video on G minor. Do the intermediate part, the 2 octaves. And hopefully you know what the primary chords in G minor and all that junk. Here we go. Oh, at the end there, on the last line on page 97, hopefully those notes aren't going to cause too much of a trouble. You know how to figure them out. I don't know. If you don't, I suggest you go back to level 1. But the last line in the right hand, you're starting out with that G, and then the next measure, and then the next measure, so you're ending on the F down there. With an 8 VA in the left hand takes it down another one, because it's written here. I'm going to go down here. I'll give us 4 counts. Let's try this out and see what happens. All right, right hand, left hand, foot's ready to go. 1, 2, ready, go. 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, off.